Hi everyone, it's Athena. Welcome back. All right, let's breathe. It's the 7th of January, 2020. And I'm hearing we are not to question why. We are here to do and die. Okay, let's see what the general reading is for today. I hope you guys are great. Thank you for all your comments, your likes, your subscribes. Thank you. Share the video, spread the word, whatever you have to do, right? Because it is all about community. It's all about sharing. Okay, let's get started. Let's see what's happening. What we don't see, what we can't control, yet we still know, right? He's masked, right? He can't see, but he doesn't concern himself, so to speak, with the fact that whatever he's like juggling, right? He's juggling all the planets, all the stars, right? That's like, he's just like, whatever, just bring it, right? Whatever happens, just bring it. Stars, the sun, the moon, the planets, the astrological signs, that's what he's juggling. And then you see the dog on the bottom who says, you know, I got you. This dog is with him. He's doing the same thing, right? Look at the circle. He's doing the same thing, right? It's kind of like what? Like, you know, I don't know. I heard like father, like son, for sure. So what that means to me is how you react, how you handle yourself. Others see, because we're a community, right? Not just your friends, your neighbors, your loved ones, but your animals, but the children, your children, how you react, you know? It all comes full circle. Here's your children. Your children see, they're watching. Is the path that's being lit one that we can see clearly? No, he doesn't know what he's looking at. He's looking past the horizon, but he's looking also at the reaction here. He's looking at what this guy is doing. That's what's being illuminated. That's what's being shown. Showing him the way, right? Lighting the path to understand that your reaction causes another reaction, So be mindful of how your reaction in life in general, in your personal life, in the world out there, you know, what part of this are you? Are you juggling how you view and making it very known about what your belief system is about what you see out into the world, because your kids are watching you. Your friends are watching you. I feel this is the younger generation watching the crazy. That's how I feel. And our ancestors are here, as you can see, with the red robins. This is not, what is it? We've been to the circus before. We've done this before. We've been to this circus before. Our ancestors have. What is at the heart of the matter? Is at the heart of the matter, and whatever it is, because that's a question, whatever is at your heart of the matter and how you react to the matter of which holds your nearest and dearest feelings, these are feelings, you're representing. That will show whomever's watching. You're being shown how you handle situations that you cannot see, you cannot control. He's watching them. That's how it looks on the board. People are watching, the peripheral, are watching to see not only what the heart of one's matter is, but the heart of one who they look up to, perhaps. You know, kids emulate us. So what are you showing to your children? How you're handling situations. And I'm not just talking. I'm talking all-encompassing situations that are going on in your heart of hearts and in the hearts of many. Your children are watching. Because we're teaching the children of the next generations how to go about dealing with situations that we are not privy to knowing all the answers. Right? We're being guided by spirit. Isn't that enough? Is our faith being tested? Because isn't that enough to know that we're on this planet? We have enough faith to know that we got here, right? We're here for a reason. We're here to teach the children. They're watching us for the next, right? How we're going to hand the, not the trophy, but we're going to hand over our wisdom, our knowledge, everything that we have, we're going to hand to the next generation. We're passing the wand. This is the wand. So in order to pass the wand to the next generation, what you're showing to your children, how you're reacting or not, we cannot control everything, but we can control how we react at the heart of the matter. No, it's not easy. It is not easy. It's not easy because, like, whether you know it or not, in when your child reaches adulthood, if they are already, how are they going to react? Are they going to be like mom and dad or whatever, aunts, uncles, grandparents? because they're emulating the way what we believe, what we say, the conversations that we have with our friends, right? And no, we're not happy. It's not right now. This is a time of solitude. Why has my audio been a problem? I was going to do a reading in silence. Now you're thinking, how could that happen? Because it would happen as I would pick the card, you would see my face and you would understand. And you would also take into account what it is you do anyway, with or without my speaking, right? Speaking is lost in translation. Language has ruined much because people misunderstand us all the time. Nations, wars have literally been had because of misunderstandings. Of course, lies, deception, deceit, etc. But we're not putting that into the equation right now, right? So charge ahead and take your heart, take your cup, take that cup. It's right here. Take that cup. Sorry, there's a lot of gardeners outside, my neighbors. Okay, so take this cup, right? And are you going to decide to use it for, are you going to decide to show your true colors? Yeah, thank you. Are you going to show your true colors? Right? What you innately and how you react. Again, don't forget, right here, he's got the mask, right? And then he's being watched as to how he's going to react to just life in general, situations, circumstances that one questions, questions that are raised, your kids that come to you and say, well, what do you think about this? Right? They do. They want to know. They want to know your thoughts, your ideas. These are all thoughts and ideas, right? All the elements, all the astrological planets, everything that's going down in terms of just whether it be out there and the circumstances or circumstances within your family dynamic, right? So you look at this and you say, okay, so what, you take your cup, you take this heart of the matter, and are you showing, right? Are you showing up as your true colors? Is that what's coming out? Right? The rough emotional turbulence that you're feeling inside, are you presenting that to them? Are you, right? How are you showing up? How do you represent? And we are truly not to question why. And we are here to do and die. So remember that, because they're watching. The children of the next generations, all the children are watching. We are all the children. However, we're talking about handing the baton, handing that wand to the next generation, and how you react and what you say and how you're feeling. This is turbulent waters, right? This is not calm. It's dark, right? Right? What do we really feel inside? Are we showing the depth of our darkness? Or are we showing the depth of lightness? A light, What is the aura around us? What are we showing up as? Because you have a choice, right? Free will. You have a choice to either take your heart and guide with the guiding light of, hey, you know what? I don't know. I don't know. With love. Or, or the opposite of that, which is a very reactive, right? A very reactive type of situation where we want to try and control what's going on. But you know who's in control, do we not? You know who's in control, whether you like it or not, whether you accept it or not. Spirit is in control. Spirit is showing us the way forward. There's the light. So it's time for inner reflection for all of us. It's time to really be aware of how you talk in front of your children, how you react in front of your children, everything. Everything that you do makes a difference in the eyes of your children, in the eyes of the children. Spirit is trying to say, let go and let God. Right here. This is let go and let God, even though you have that mask on, because you don't know. We don't know. So I'm not going to tell you how to react and or not to react. I'm going to tell you to not tell you. I am trying to make you aware that the children are watching. What you post on social media, what convos you have with your friends and family members, what you say you become. So as you can see here, look, here's the first card, right? Then you have below the horizon, you have the turbulent waters, right? Hold on. Turbulent waters. The children are watching. Sorry, here, in the middle. Sorry. Children are watching. At the heart of the matter, being guided, knowing we're being guided. Sorry, I hope that didn't give you a headache. So, how are you pushing forth at the heart of in your heart of hearts? How are you going to show up? Because you know what we say, right? This animal, we are animals, is following in the footsteps of its owner. You know, I don't have to tell you that dogs, I'm going to use dogs as the analogy, the example. Dogs feel our pain. Dogs feel our sorrow. Dogs feel everything that we feel, and all animals, horses, you see horses are here. The cats are here, dogs are here. All the animals of the world also feel, because we're all connected. So, when you're having a bad day, right? The dog, what does the doggy do? As an example, the cat probably does too, but I've never had cats. The dog comes up to the owner and snuggles. If you've had heartbreak, if you're feeling low, if you're upset, the dog knows instinctually what to do. All the animals do. The animals, like I said, I've said it before, they don't have this boardroom meeting, right? They don't. They don't meet with other animals and have this, session of endless hours of nonsense. So let's resort ourselves to not knowing what the plan is, because obviously we don't have this scroll. Spirit has the scroll. God knows. God knows, right? You can say that a couple of different ways. God knows. God knows. They're both holding the scroll, like father, like son. He doesn't have the scroll because he doesn't know. He's following Dad's footsteps. The father and the son. They both have the planets around them. Because whatever is happening out here, in here, and out there is what you're teaching your children. What you're saying, what you're doing, and what you're not doing. All of the addictive behaviors, all of the codependent behaviors, the sex, drugs, rock and roll, your belief systems, everything is all-encompassing here, showing your children the way forward. They're watching. So be mindful of how you represent, how you show up in the world. How do you show up in the world? Because they're watching. They're watching every move, listening to every word, looking on all your platforms. Whether they're going to admit it or not doesn't matter. Right? So when you're breaking out of, when you're really putting your heart out there, how do you show up? And do you realize it? Like, that's really what this is about. Do you realize that you represent? We're being guided. We cannot control certain things in life, but we can control how we act, react, what we drink, what we smoke, what we do, sex, drugs, rock and roll, right? Our children watch everything, every move we make, every convo we have. Okay? So, and, okay, now I also heard, oh geez, I heard this. Who's the responsible one? Okay, I'm going to take a card from my Starseed Oracle. Let's see one card from the Oracle, Starseed Oracle. Hold on. I took 2. I'm going to take one more, the Trinity. Okay. All right, look. Number 1, actually, the bottom is important. The Messenger. Is that not beautiful? The Messenger reads Sirius energy. Sirius. Sirius energy. Bringing harmony and balance. That's what our job is, as all we are as messengers, to help our family, our community, our children. Okay? That was at the bottom of the deck. The first card out was You're Not for Everyone. Embrace your weirdness and face your true north. Right now, the true north is in Gemini. What does that mean? Well, I'll just say the 2 faces of Gemini. Which one are you showing up as? They say 2 faces, which means the 2 different perspectives. How you show up, okay? You're not going to be for everyone. No, nor should we. Second card. High Wraith. Hiraeth. Longing for home. Homesick for the stars. Yes. A lot of us are homesick for the stars. But that doesn't mean you're not earthbound. Don't forget that. You're here for a reason. You're here to make a difference. You're here to help your children and the children after them and after them. You're here to represent as a mother and a father, to represent for your children, not to wish yourself gone or do something silly, because that shit comes right back to you, if not worse than you could ever imagine, not because you're being punished, but because you have to come back to the earth plane and do it, I don't know how many times over. I would just imagine at least 7 times over, right? 7th heaven. Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother. Slow down and take time in nature. Look at that. This is where we really all need to focus. We need to focus on our inner and outer health. How did health come into this picture? Because what you eat, what you drink, you're part of Mother Earth. Do you understand that? When you loiter, you're like spitting on your own self, so to speak. You know what I mean? That's an analogy. That's what it's like. The smoking, the drinking. You're ruining your own body and the body of Mother Earth. Do you understand that? You're showing your children who you really are. They see it. Are you showing up representing, right? Representing the stars that we are, and keeping your body inside and out clean? Know that you're being guided. We're all being guided as a community. And I got to close it out. It's 30 minutes. Okay. But that's what this is about. All of you are showing the way forward. And the way forward is how you react, what you believe, what you do, what you smoke, what you eat, what you drink. Your children are watching. They watch how you handle stress. They watch what you talk about, how you speak in terms of what your beliefs are. So don't think for 1 minute that they're not trying to emulate you, because they are. And then you're questioning, and I'm going to say it, I am. Are you taking responsibility for what your children have become? Okay, that was, okay. Talk to you later. Tomorrow, live. Be there. I don't know what time.